tablet in their hand. They can they will be up somewhere browsing. They can't be watching video. Even when he says time on let's pray, he didn't hear because he was busy browsing football match. So it's vital to know that nobody gets anywhere living anyhow. Nobody gets anywhere living anyhow. So when I say you will do twice what I did, you to know the meaning. To walk twice, I walk. You know, following the footprints of giants is a task. Because every of his step is a jump, is a long jump. So you can't walk in the steps of giants, walk leisurely, oversoaked with pleasure. You can. So when you say my mentor, most of those things are adjectives of convenience. They are not real. Because if it's actually mentoring you, it should show in the results you get. I registered in the mentorship school of Copeland, 77. The results is there. Mentorship is simply followership. No man can play his role well without a role model. You'll never come across a sports star without a coach. I never had a coach in lawn tennis because I wasn't training to be a star. I was playing lawn tennis for pleasure. But anybody that will be a star, all those small girls you see who are winning championship cups at 18, at 19, at 21, each of them have professional coaches that they pay to coach them. If you must be a prize winner in this journey of life, you need a coach. Otherwise, you just be playing for pleasure. But if you must be a prize winner, you need a coach, and it's always at a cost. Only true followers become great leaders. Identify the steps of those who have obtained the kind of results you are looking forward to, and commit yourself to following those steps upward. Yes, nobody doesn't want new cars. It is the price that scares them. It's the price that puts them up. Nobody has to be on top. It's the price. There is no star without a scar. And the scar of every star is sacrifice. You need a life coach. You need a life trainer. There is no shortcut to the top. You need a ladder to climb. To the top. You are taught does not make you a successful basketballer. You need a coach for your basketball potential to manifest. Every child of God is redeemed because my father sent me, so send I you. Star is in taking heed to the instructions of scriptures. The rise of your star is in taking heed to the instructions of scriptures, or the star never shines. Every man's star is in him, but we require a coach for that star to manifest. You know, it's not true. What wishes our horses, all the beggars go right. You can't wish your way up. You have to walk your way up. The ladder is there, but the climbing is yours.
All right. You can't wish your way up. You have to walk your way up. If you want to get to the top, you need a life coach. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, every great people on court tonight. My name is KAYKAYSUCCESS. I'm a V4 leader, and I welcome you all specially to these evening sections, and it's going to be very powerful and very impactful, most essentially. I got a chat from Royal Q #1 man, which is my great leader. Yeah, we have OBM on call now. I think I saw OBM just not too long. Okay, you're welcome, sir. So what am I saying? Crypto King, which is Mr. Leader James Emaka, the Royal Q 466 in Africa. So he's going to be on this call tonight. He chat me now that I should remind him coming. It's kind of busy now. That he will join us when it's time for him to come. So which means he has made assurance that he's going to join us as soon as possible. You know, so because we have bundle of leaders tonight, this is a power pack session. You can't afford to not make your team member to be aware of this section. You can't wish your way up. You have to walk your way up. You can hear what Bishop Oyedepo just said now on the tape. I mean, on that particular message I played. You can't wish your way up. You have to walk your way up. And you need a life coach. Many of us used to think one can just get there anyhow, just by your effort alone. No. Every successful people have a coach. They have a mentor. Who is your mentor? Who are your mentor? Somebody who have gotten to where you are aspiring to get to. How close are you to that person? How much are you hearing from them? So we are going to have a physics with us tonight. Everybody on call here, we want to get to physics. That's our prayer. We want to get to that particular rank and be settled for life. Those are the kind of leaders you have to be listening from their word of wisdom, how they get there, how he did it. He's going to join us tonight. We have OBM on call. I have Coach NNAMDI. I have the Prince on call. Those are our co-hosts for today. And Leader James, I don't know if Dr. Money can make it, hopefully. But Leader James has promised he's going to join us. He just chat me now, not too long. So, but before I proceed, I said the other time, my name is KAYKAYSUCCESS, this is 9:15. Let's start immediately. There's no time to check time. This particular session has to be given to each leader. So each leader will come on stage and give their experience, their leadership skills, why you must be a leader. Yes, that's our topic for tonight. Why you must be a good leader. Yes. If I'm getting it right. Yes. Where is it? So why you must be a good leader. Yes. Why it is important for you to be a good leader. So let me start this session tonight by with Coach NNAMDI. Coach NNAMDI, we are going to start with you, sir. Your submission on this beautiful topic. Why it is important for individual to be a good leader. Or who do we call leader? Some people don't know that you can be a leader from V1. It doesn't mean until you get to V2, V3. No. Your leadership starts from V1. So if you don't have the capacity and the belief and the charisma and the understanding of your potential that you are a leader right from V1, it's very difficult for you to get to know all those things later on. So leadership starts from any level. So I want us to start from our great lecturer, Coach NNAMDI. Coach NNAMDI, you are welcome on stage. We are going to manage this time very judiciously. You have 10 minutes, sir, for the submission. Thank you. 10 minutes. So we call other leaders.
All right, thank you very much, Leader KAYKAYSUCCESS, for the opportunity to speak on this topic. I didn't know I was going to be speaking tonight, but that's great. First off, the world is full of problems. The world is full of problems, and it's easy for people to complain about those problems. So one of the definitions of a leader is that a leader solves problems. A leader doesn't complain about problems, he just solves problems. Now, point number 2, the more problems you solve, the more money you make. The more problems you solve, the more money you make. Somebody solved the communication issue. How can people sit all over the world and be communicating? Handset came out, internet technology came out, and the use of device, Zoom came out, and we are paying them to use their resources. The same logic extends today in our Royal Q business. Oh, the market is dipping. Everybody can complain about that, or you can solve that problem. Oh, the bot, I don't know what is happening. This, that. It's easy. Everybody can complain about one issue or the other, but, leaders solve problems. So if you want to be a leader, it doesn't matter which rank you are in. In fact, you need to start solving problems from when you are a V1. Because if you have 5 members of your team and you solve their problems, teach them how to use MACD automation. Help them to understand the nature of the market, the nature of the bot, and their own nature. Those 5 people will successfully use Royal Q. And they will recommend Royal Q. But if you do not solve their problems, they will stay for a week or 2, 1 month, and leave the team. There are many problems, and one of the problems we have is the need to educate and enlighten our people about the nature of the market. So if you are a member of this team and you want to be a leader, remember, you must teach your people the nature of the market. You have to lead them. Leadership is not about rank or somebody calling you boss. That is not what leadership is. Leadership is not about dragging people from one platform to another, claiming to be crypto king or crypto queen. Okay, you're a Ponzi king or Ponzi queen. That's what you are. Dragging people from Ponzi to Ponzi. Anybody can drag people from Ponzi to Ponzi. But are you willing to solve problems on a project, on a platform, and ensure that your team of 20 succeeds? That is leadership. Now, the next thing I need you to understand is that leaders are ordinary people. Anybody can become a leader. Anybody can become a leader. All right? The first time you start a business like Royal Q, you might not start off as a leader. But if you want to rise to the top, you need to work closely with a leader who will transform you into a leader. So just remember, when you say you want to be a leader, you're a problem solver. You will not rest. People will be calling you. People will be chatting you up. People will be demanding your time. They will say, I've activated my bot. You have to give me attention. Yes. That is the nature of the work of a leader. Leaders are rare. Oh, yes, leaders are rare. But for you to become a leader, you need to be ready to be coachable. An example was given, you need a coach. You also need to be, somebody down to earth. Because when you come on the system, your sponsor who brought you into Royal Q might not be a leader. The sponsor who brought you into Royal Q might be a Ponzi king, crypto king, in that kind of Ponzi king mentality, So they brought you into Royal Q. What you gonna do? You just look for a leader, chat them up, and begin your journey. All right? So they're gonna help you, and then from there, you start helping others. So leaders are rare. It's not actually easy to find leaders. All right, leaders are very rare. The only difference between the ordinary person and a leader is in the way they think. The way they think. That is all. When the market goes deep by minus 20%, or minus 30%, the ordinary person will say, this bot is not working. I'm done with this bot. Give me CBEX. Let me go to, give me CBEX. I want to do CBEX. Let me go to the next Ponzi. That is the ordinary person. But the leader, all right? The leader will say, why is the market going this way? How can we improve the performance of the bot? What do we need to know to? So that is how we have kept improving over the years. And today we have a system that is working with modalities to thrive because leaders have been solving problems. And it's not even just one leader. Leaders have been solving problems. One person will make his input, another person will take it from there. And before you know it, knowledge is shared, and we are now enjoying the technology called Royal Q. So I want you to really know, anybody can become a leader. You can become a leader. Just have in mind that you solve problems. And when something is not working the way it should work, just calm down and say, okay, what do we need to do to take us to the next level? Then look at your team and identify those who are ready to fly. Help them to become who you are. So leaders create leaders. And that is why leaders who are looking for, who is the lady that can become a presenter? You see, leaders are looking for the women that want to become presenters, who have nice voice to make impacts on the team and the global meetings. That is leaders create leaders. So if you want to be a leader, don't even think of somebody calling you boss. I told people in my team to stop calling me boss. All right. Yeah, you can call me coach, it's fine. That's more like it. But boss, take it off your dictionary, because I'm not your boss. All right. I hate bosses. Somebody bosses me, even when I'm doing my normal corporate job, I hate it. All right. So I'm not here. Leaders are not here to boss you. Leaders are here to serve. The more people you serve, the more wealth you will attain. The more problems you solve, the more success you will have. We have a pandemic of people wanting success without solving problems. You cannot, that's not how life works. That's not how Bill Gates succeeded. That's not how Dangote succeeded. No billionaire succeeded by looking for the easy route. There is no easy route. You have to spend hours, be ready to work hard. Initially, it will look like, the hard work I'm doing is not commensurate to the stress. But you keep going. Now, as you keep going, you might tell yourself, I need to meet the right people. You believe it. As you keep walking, keep calling the right people from your spirit, and the right people will come to you. Leaders are rare. Anybody can become a leader. Leaders solve problems. And the more you show leadership, the more problems you solve. Even if you're not rising in the ranks yet, you will see the more money you will make. So my challenge to you tonight, as I try to round up my portion in the next 1 minute, my challenge to you tonight, if you are in this session, ask yourself, do I know the problem my team is going through in Royal Q? Do I understand the problem? Do I understand their challenges? Or when they call up to me and tell me this, that, or, do I look for ways to solve their problems, or do I give up on them? All right? So be ready to study as a leader. Leaders love reading books. They say if you want to hide information from a black man, just put it in a book. If you want to hide something, just put it in a book. The black man will never go to the book. So they say. But I think humans generally don't like reading. So if you want to be a leader, you have to be ready to read. In fact, one of the steps to identifying leaders is give them a book to read. If they're able to read it, then they've started the journey of becoming leaders. We want to create lots of leaders in the Royal Q community, people who understand the bot, people who understand themselves, people who understand the market. There is no shortcut to it. We need to grow to 1 million members. We can only achieve that as we attain more leaders. Okay, Leader KAYKAYSUCCESS, I think that's it from me with time frame. Yeah, thank you.
Wow. Thank you, my leader. That's a great key point there. I hope we are with our pen and diary and we are writing those points down as a good student. That will definitely be a good leader. For to be a good leader, you have to be a good student and listening to coaches and mentors when they talk. And you have a diary writing things down. So while Coach NNAMDI is giving his lectures, we have in our midst Dr. Moni. Dr. Moni has joined us. You won't be surprised that tonight we are going to have 2 V6 on this call because leader James EKAKARA is coming to join us as soon as possible. He told me he's coming. So we are going to have 2 giants. You don't get it. In Africa, when it comes to reality, we are going to have our 2 giants on call tonight. So if your team are not here, I don't know what you are doing. I don't know. You have to go and force them and join this call. So we are going to manage the time so very well tonight because there's no more time. So I think I would like to share my
We can't hear you again, no, Keke.
Are you hearing me now? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
you're
we can hear
audible
you
now.
now.
We can hear you. We
Please.
can hear you.
Okay, thank you. All the calls, please let's be admitting people as they're coming in. We have to manage our time so very well tonight. So I said, what does it take to be a good leader? We have different leaders. There are a lot of leaders. You know, we have different type of leaders, but it takes some qualities to identify a good leader. So if you want to really be a good leader, you need to study this key point. Because we have leaders that used to dupe their people, they don't care for their people, and they call themselves leaders like what Coach NNAMDI said, highlighted those kind of leaders. Carrying people along to Ponzi scheme. Even if they lost their money, they don't care. They go to another one. I know so many of them around me here in this town. They don't care whether people lose money or not. They don't have empathy for people. So we can't identify those kind of people as a good leader. No. So what does it take to be a good leader? This is what I want to highlight for us within 5 minutes. So to be a good leader, you need a combination of character, skills, and mindsets. Here are the key qualities. Number 1 is efficient and direction. A good leader must have a vision and direction. Because vision is the art of seeing the invisible. You need to see beyond your team, beyond your circumstances, beyond any problem that is happening within the team or around the business, and be a solution provider. Because there's always a solution to every problem. A good leader always think of solution. So vision and direction. A good leader has a clear vision and can communicate it effectively to inspire others. They will say, follow who know road. Nobody won't follow person who don't know road now. So a good leader must be a visionary and know direction of where they are going with his team, and they will follow him or her. So number 2, integrity. If you want to be a good leader, you must have integrity. A lot of people are failing in this part. People cannot entrust their money to them for 1 hour, not talk of a day. You know, we have different people that they are not trustworthy. You cannot ever be a good leader if you are not trustworthy. If you don't have integrity, it's not possible. So you have to be honest, ethical, and consistent. Build trust. I hope you get me. You need to be consistently building trust and credibility through your integrity. Now people can vouch for you anywhere, anytime, anywhere in the world. That if it comes to this social person, forget about it. Is reliable, is trustworthy. A good leader always have integrity. Number 3 is empathy. What is empathy? Understanding and caring about the needs and feelings of others helps build strong relationship and loyalty within the team. Then number four is communication. Communication skill. Now, clear. You need to have a goal, a clear goal, respectful and transparent communication is essential for guiding and motivating the team. So if you have a very fantastic goal and plan, and you are not able to communicate it very well within the team, there's a problem. There will be a problem. So one must develop a communication skills as a good leader. And the number five is decisiveness. A good leader makes timely, well-considered decisions, even when they are tough. Let me come again. Decisiveness. A good leader make timely, well-considered decisions, even when they are tough. Yes, in a difficult time, a good leader must not be panicking when there's floating loss or people are complaining. The market is down. You can't join the crowd. No, you can't join the crowd. The crowd are used to people complaining. You can't be complaining or floating loss. What is the solution? That's what we are after. What is the way out? There's always a solution to every problem. I've programmed my own mindset for this kind of mentality and mindset for like 5 or 10 years ago now, that every problem has a solution. Every problem. Because the problem will not solve itself. If you are only complaining about the problem, it's going to be getting worse. And more problems will be surfacing. So instead of making problems to be more problems, why not concentrating our mind and thinking to a solution to that problem? Because there's always a solution to every problem. No solution without a problem. So a good leader always think of solution and make decisions on time. Then accountability. Taking responsibility for actions and outcomes. Nobody is holding anybody down, not to progress. Nobody is holding you down. You are the you in you that will make you whoever you want to become. So you must be ready to take responsibility for every action being taken and outcomes, and holding others to the same standard. Then number 7, adaptability. Being open to change and able to pivot when necessary in response to challenges. Adaptability. Then the number 8 point is confidence and humility. I'm running up my own lecture. Confidence and humility. Believing in yourself and your team while remaining open to feedback and admitting mistakes. Nobody is an island of knowledge. Nobody is above mistake. So a good leader always create a friendly environment, and they will have humility that people can get close to them and ask for whatever challenges or problem they are facing through. So nobody's above mistake. Then number 9, emotional intelligence. Managing your own emotions and understanding those of others to lead effectively in complex situations. Emotional intelligence is very, very, very important as a good leader. Emotional intelligence. Managing your own emotions. That a leader will be going through a lot, and when one of his team members come to complain about maybe similar thing or it's something that is not even worse than what the leader is going through, he will now showcase what he's going through and try to solve the team member problem. Even if you cannot solve everything, it will show some kind of actions and wanting to do. And whereas he's having 1 or 2 issues that concern him as a leader, but you will never see it in that particular leader face. That are thinking of solution to solve the team member problem. A good leader, emotional intelligence. Then the last part, I will round up there. The next 1 minute, ability to inspire and empower. A good leader has the ability to inspire and empower, helping others grow, recognizing their strengths, and creating opportunity for success. Let me read that again. Ability to inspire and empower. That's exactly what is happening in rural Nigeria right now. The last week, effectively. Ability to inspire, because the good leader put all together and come to a time that this is what we are going to be doing. that this particular movement will help every aspect of every team member in Royal Q. Why? Because this thing is going to help others grow. This movement that we are embarking on now is going to help others grow, recognize their strengths. You hear what Coach NNAMDI said, that we are looking for a lot of leaders to come up, to rise up, to discover their potentials. We are looking for a lot of presenters to come and present. Many of us have been potential and talent. You must not hide it. There's a room for you now to explore and use your potential maximally. Now, and creating opportunities for success. So those things will be creating more opportunities for every one of us to what? To succeed in the business and our team member. So this is where I'll be drawing my own curtain on my YouTube lecture tonight. And because we have a lot of giants in the house, a lot of giants, and we are managing the time so well and judiciously. So let me go straight. Let me go straight to leader OBM. Let me go, or before, I think I have LAWYERTAJ on call. LAWYERTAJ, do we have LAWYERTAJ on call? Please, unmute and say something. Let me see so I can make it go. Oh, I can see him now.
Yes, I am live. I am live, my brother. How you doing? It's good to be on this call.
You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome. Yeah, it's your turn now, please. Why we must be a good leader? That's the topic.
We have
You are scamming people. What are you scamming people for, you mongrels? You shouldn't be doing this. I'm going to come and get you and smack you on the ass.
Salutations, Ponzi schemer.
Read the chat room. Save yourself.
The Avengers have been observing your actions.
The chat room.
Heed this warning.
The chat room.
You
Save
can
yourself. This guy is a
cease and
scammer.
desist. Now,
can somebody meet that person for me? I don't know.
there will be no second
I know
chances.
where you live.
Forgiveness
I'm taking
LAWYERTAJ.
not an option.
You stop.
Stop.
You
Or-
stop muting.
What's going on here? LAWYERTAJ, can you hear me?
I have removed the person. There's somebody who was
Thank you.
making
Thank
some
you.
noise.
Thank you.
I've removed the person. But I think we need to prevent. We need to prevent people from. Oh, just hold on. Let me check. Yeah,
Exactly.
mute upon entry.
I think
Okay,
it's the way
just
the
go ahead.
Zoom
I have to do
being
that from my
programmed.
system. I'll do that from my
Okay.
system. Go.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. So let's have LAWYERTAJ on call. LAWYERTAJ, you have 10 minutes. LAWYERTAJ, you can unmute yourself. Where
Yes,
is
my
him
brother.
again?
Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. It's good to have at least over 100 people on the call. It's pretty good. 120. I like the new feeling of what's going on with our Royal Q family now, because it makes sense when people come together and have a common goal, and that's what we have just had. We're not looking at who's trying to go to V4 or V5 or V6 just single-handedly. We will work it better when we are a team. And if you notice, in all the groups we have posted meetings from Sunday to Sunday all around. And this is the first edition of what we're having. We are going to, of course, compartmentalize this into different sections that will not only help us in crypto trading or in network marketing, but will give you the sense of how to really understand how the market works and how you can take advantage. Now, you and I know that just like any other app, just the way you have the football apps, just the way you have the betting apps, you have apps that you pay for. People subscribe to apps. So Royalty is an app that you can subscribe to. The subscription is 120 USDT. And when you have that done, what's the next thing is to sync your digital bank. All in the name of Binance, Bybit, and all the others. Over 7 different cryptocurrency exchanges that you can use your account for. KuCoin and the rest. So now, having done that, we're not planning on leaving anybody to just be a member and then figure it out. If you take your time to come for Zoom meetings, have a notebook and learn. I tell you, you will create a stream of income for yourself that nobody can take away from you. I'll give you an example. Today, somebody reminded me of one debt that I was owing that I had to pay. And you know how this naira matter be now. Even if you get 200,000, before you turn like this, you don't even need to go out before you start spending money. And that's one thing I love our business for you earning USDT. Money was about 300 and something thousand. I thought like, so which archive? I can't remember. So okay, yes. With Royal Q, I have over 3,000 something dollars trading for me. So I have to take the loss in whatever way. I simply went to my Royal Q, closed some coins in losses, and guess what? I paid the money. It removed me from shame of many excuses of this and that. That's one of the beauty of this business that you cannot get anywhere else. Your money is 100% in your control. And not until we understand how powerful that is. I was able to do that because I have a system where I don't need to apply for withdrawal or wait 24 to 48 hours or something. You know, the thing is, the average Nigerian is risk tolerant. We know the fear to invest. That's why you see these Ponzi's come out and then they take advantage. There's nothing wrong in you doing your best, trying to find a way to earn money. But in that instance, there are some things that you need to note, that you need to know. Some people take risk, yes, but take calculated risk. So many people who told me, I don't have enough money, this 120 USDT, almost 200 and something thousand. Woo. Then how much am I going to trade with? I said, with 500K, you don't start. It's your own thing. They know they understand. Many of them put 100,000, 50,000, 80,000 for the Ponzi's that just closed up, and they lost their money. You know, so please, there's somebody writing on the pad, Shoma iPhone. Just exit that person. He's one of those hackers. We
Yeah,
should
just ignore them.
also,
I will just reclaim host in a moment and try to resolve this.
yeah,
Just I'm on it.
right. So it is only those who don't know how Royal Q works that will ever think that it is any form of any fraudulent scheme. But yet, there are a lot of people who know that Ponzi would not last too, but they're ready to take the risk. So do you see where we all mess up? Because we have something real, but yet we are ashamed to put them on our status. We are ashamed to talk to somebody about it. And our own people will now end up going to lose money to these other schemes. You see now? So partly it is our fault. And that's why we have all come together as a team now to work together and make sure that the average Royal Q member totally understands what Royal Q is. The average Royal Q member can trade himself. The average Royal Q member can be able to create a stream of income and happily show people how it works. The market is not going to be down forever. Whatever goes up must come down. And whatever comes down must what? Go up. It is that simple. So, with these few words of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that now's the time for us to sit up, really sit up and learn it. We have many tips and tricks that already has been found out by our Royal Q trading geniuses. I being one of them. And these things work. The latest is the one we have with the MACD, and it has not failed. You can use MACD in any way, even plus any strategy that you have, it works perfectly. You know, so we're going to be delving more into all these things so that the average rural Q member can actually trade, even in a bearish market we earn. Although not as much as you will earn when the market is bullish, but we do earn, and that's the truth. You know, so it's time that we really sit up, lace up our boots, and make this a war cry. Because what are you afraid of? Crypto is now legal in Nigeria from a legal point of view. So nobody's going to tell me something else. Please, if anybody give you problem in regards to crypto or its legitimacy, my name is Barrister Twedo Akwewe Jackson. Please just write me. Let us make it a social content. Let us make it loud. Because now is not the time that your bank should even have a right to even stop your transaction in regards to crypto. But not until a matter comes up, it goes to court, and the court declares. Many people will not understand how it works. And today we have like 3 or 4 cases in regards to cryptocurrency that has gone to the Supreme Court. And all monies were paid. So please, it's not a time that we should be scared. We have had plans of doing these events all around Nigeria. Why did we stop? Why? Because if we had done it, it is because of the individuality in this royal queuing in Nigeria. Let us take, for example, Uganda and the rest. I don't even need to call names. Those guys are working hand in hand. If this man go V6, the other one will go V5, the other one will go V4, the other one will go V3. V2 self evolve for the growth. So do you see that all of us can even get to where we are if we work together? Let us work together. Let us stop bad-mouthing any form of profit making that Royal Q has created. We as leaders, many of us have that problem. You can talk about your own, you can talk. Why would you know? So, well, let me just cut it off at this point. And I want to say it's a good time that we're here. I will do it once again. We'll continue to do it much more. Thank you very much, and God bless you, LAWYERTAJ. Peace.
Thank you, LAWYERTAJ, for that great submission. As usual, thank you a lot. God bless you. We have on call. I saw Leader James now. Hello, somebody. We have 2 E6.
Somebody is trying to call our attention to something, to a chat, please. Take note of it.
That person, you can see the name, scam. We won't allow a scam person. You understand what I'm saying? It might be one of the persons that is
actually calling our attention. That person is only calling our attention to the chat box. Okay. Not he's trying to call our attention to the
Coach NNAMDI is working on that. He's addressing it. Yes, Coach NNAMDI is addressing it. Yes, thank you. Thank you, sir. We have on call Leader James.
Okay, yeah, so apologies. I think I've disabled anybody from being able to send chats. Just confirm, apart from the hosts. I've said nobody can send chats anymore. So I think we should have let's observe. If you see chats again, just let me know and I'll look at it. Apologies for that. Whenever something great is happening, they will always try to be so funny people. Let's move on.
All right, sir. Thank you. Yeah, that's a great one. We have Leader James Emakara on call, the first fixed 6 leader in Royal Q in the whole of Africa. Is the first fixed 6. At the same time, we have the only female fixed 6 in the whole world, right on this same call tonight. So if you are here, you are a member or somebody sent it to you, you are coming for the first time, you're just joining Royal Q, you are blessed. Take it from me. Because if you can hear from these 2 giants who has made great impact in people's life across Africa, and you are still doubting whatsoever. Maybe something might be wrong somewhere.
Excuse me, please. Something is not right here. I became 2 on this call, raising hand. I'm not raising my hand. And I became 2 on the call.
No, we'll address it. Let me lower it down. Please, our time is going. They are addressing those things. Please, thank you, sir, for that observation. In no distant time, let me welcome Leader OBM. Leader OBM, 10 minutes. Leader OBM is a V5 leader, and we are both from the same state. It's my sponsor who got sent to me through this business opportunity, and it has made a lot of people to be successful under his network. I'm one of them. You understand? So Leader OBM is so special to me. It's my sponsor, it's my leader. Leader OBM, please come on stage.
Yeah, thank you, leader KK Success. I greet all leaders on call. All protocol duly observed. The topic. Let me just jump straight to the topic. Like I always say, this everybody should be a leader. How do you become a leader? You need to contribute. You need to be responsible. You need to because we have a lot of leaders and we have a lot of calling. I would say calling, or I would say we have a lot of this kind of our team, you know, with our
Who can hear Leader OBM? Hello?
He's no longer on the call.
Yeah, I think you have network challenge. Leader OBM. All right. Yeah, Coach NNAMDI, I believe you are working on this challenge we are facing on the call tonight. Somebody is trying to disrupt this meeting intentionally, and he's trying every means, claiming the host at times and do all sorts of things. We are going to address it. Just come. There's always a solution to every problem. Yeah, while we are waiting for OBM, while we are waiting for leader OBM to come up, before I go to my leader, Dr. Moni, and welcome leader James EKAKARA on the call. Yes. Leader OBM, are you back? Leader OBM, are you back, sir? Something really strange is really happening on this call tonight. Somebody is claiming to attack this meeting with every possible means. With every possible means. Can you imagine?
KK Success, you can call somebody else. I think Dr. Money is still here.
Yes. Let's welcome Dr. Moni then, to save our time. Dr. Moni is the only female physicist in the world. Every one of us knew her. And we are so grateful to have her on call tonight. Dr. Moni has impacted a lot of lives. In case you don't know, that is the blatant truth. Because when you are opportunity to start a business, and you can point to a lot of people who are successful under you, because he has a lot of V3, a lot of V2, countless number, V3, V4, V5 under his network. That is a good leader. So listen attentively and carefully and jot from his word of wisdom, our word of wisdom tonight. Dr. Moni, you are welcome, man. Hey, where is Dr. Moni again? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. I don't think she's on the call. I didn't see her again.
I saw Leader James. I saw Leader James now. I think that James is with us. Leader James, I'm finding it difficult to make you a co-host. Please, Leader James, even with his 5 minutes, he said he has another meeting going to. Please, Leader James, you are welcome. Please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself, sir. Leader James EKAKARA, I can see you.
Somebody has found my name, LAWYERTAJ, co-host, raising hand. Please delete that person. That's not me. They are trying so hard to end this meeting. I think maybe we should end the meeting and then regroup another time.
I've removed the person.
All right. So I will just say this: it's normal for something great to have people who don't understand it, and people will always fear what they don't understand. And people who have experienced the bond markets experience will always think that something real is something similar to that. I think we should ignore that.
Maybe we should stop. Maybe we should stop admitting people, please.
Yeah. So
No.
you can see. Let me just hold on. Let's just run through the presentation and talk to the people who want to talk to and move on. Chats are no longer coming in. That's blocked. Then let's go ahead with what we're doing. It's fine. Yeah.
Doctor is even calling me now. So I don't know. With this, I think because of the challenge, Doctor, that's why Dr. Money left. We are finding it difficult to have Leader James on the call too. I don't know if you can hear me, Leader James. KAYKAYSUCCESS, please.
Yes, I can hear you. I'm finding it difficult
Leader
to unmute
James.
myself. Can you hear me, please?
Yes. Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
I'm finding it difficult to unmute myself at that time. So, hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, leaders. Why is this? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you,
Okay.
please.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, leaders. I'm so happy to be here once again. I want to say that what is going on right now is an evidence that something big is coming. Yes, it's an evidence that something big is coming. Let me quickly share my testimony about how I started RoyalQ. I know that some of you could know how it was when I started. I started RoyalQ when all hope was lost on online investment. As a matter of fact, I've given up on online investment. I've lost everything, lost people, lost credibility, lost trust. People that trusted in me, brought them into different scheme, all in the name of we living a better life. But unfortunately, we lost everything. So at some point in my life, I just look at every online business as scam. So one way or the other, someone who I knew many years back that we traveled to Dubai together for one business sent me opportunity about RoyalQ. I did not look into it because I have a closed mindset as at that time that all online business is scam. So another person told me about that same RoyalQ. Then I now told myself that if two persons can be telling me about something, then it's something that needs to be looked into. So there I opened my mind. And what actually captured my mind was the unique selling point about RoyalQ, which I will tell everyone today. We all know it. RoyalQ, it's a product. And a product in the sense that your money is with you. You are in control of your capital. but you give that product access to be able to trade for you while you are in control. So that gave me a sense of security that this kind of business is different from what I've been doing in recent times that I've lost money. So I gave it a try. So I started and I started pushing it gradually. Royal Q is not like this. Royal Q that we started initially in 2021 was not like this. So many features started coming up. So updates started coming and Royal Q changed my life completely. Royal Q changed my life completely. Me that I have lost so much money, Royal Q brought smile into my face, brought people, people that gave up, that said that, people that gave up, that said that this thing was a scam. This thing is a scam. I can never do it. They were now coming to me that, how can I get started? Let me tell you, Royal Q is a product. Believe it or not, people that are here, listen to me. Royal Q is a product. Also, Royal Q gives services. Now, let me break it down. You know about this multi-level marketing product that some of them are centered on these drugs, that supplement that they use. Let us take, for instance, a multi-level marketing company, which I might not want to call the name. A multi-marketing level company, MLM company, which I don't have to call the name. You have to be buying the product. When you buy the product, you use the product, you take the drugs, you use it for your betterment. And, it's not everybody that can afford that product. When they're using it, some of them, you'll be taking the drugs, At one point, some people could not cope, and because they could not recruit. But Royal Q is different. It's a product that while you are using that product, you are making money. Let me take, for instance, a trading robot. It's a trading bot. You are using the bot to trade for yourself. You are making money. And when you invite people to use that product, first things, when you invite people to use that product, you also make money because you are like an affiliate marketer marketing the product. And when they are now using the products, you're also making money. Not like the conventional MLM, whatever we have, that when they are using the products, you don't make money. When they are using the products, you don't make money. But when they are using the products, the services also gives you money. So that is what makes Royal Q unique. And I tell leaders, I'm sure I'm addressing leaders, try as much as possible. What you have in your hand is gold. Try as much as possible to build a system for yourself. Do you know that this Royal Q you are looking at has come to stay? In the nearest future, let's say 10 years, 15 years from now, it depends on what you do now that will determine how tomorrow will be. Handling crypto, trading robots. Imagine you set aside and say, okay, I want to use the next 4 years to build my Royal Q system. It could fetch you a lot of money. Imagine you have built a system that you have 100,000 people in your team trading. I must tell you this, you don't need to do any work again, because that 3 to 4 years investment work that you've given all your energy into would actually fetch you a lifetime income. Look at me now. I'm a V6 there is little or what I can do now because I have built that system. And that is why I'm talking to you as leaders too. Please try as much as possible to build that system so that when it comes to passive income, you are making money from Royal Q. When it comes to active income through trading, you are also making money. Everyone, I don't know what is going on right now. Maybe someone is trying to hack the Zoom meeting, trying to say whatever, something is a scam. Let me tell you one thing. Let me give you a narrative. A madman, let us just say someone who is sane, that means someone in his right state of mind, and someone sees a sane person and calls a sane person a madman. Tell me, who is mad? Like someone who is sane saw someone who is in his right senses and said he's a madman. Say you are mad. That means it shows that the person who said that person is mad is actually having that conception of probably this is a scam. And I will tell you that when we started Royal Q, there were many robots that have come and have gone. As a matter of fact, before this program crashed, I heard a lot of people, they were saying, come and do, I don't want to mention the name. Come and do this. Come and do this. Come and do that. Come and do that. This Royal Q stuff is not working. See, where are they now? They've gone. Royal Q business is based on what you can do. Two people can be using the bot. One person might not make profit, and the other person might make profit. It depends on how you are able to use it. So with this small point I have said, I want you to look at it critically, that this bot has come to stay. In the next few days now, I'll be 5 years in this robot, and I'm still counting. So I want us to be intentional that, okay, I want to, in the next 5 years, I want to build the system that come 20 years, in as much as there is crypto, my Royal Q will just be fetching me money. That is intentionality. So leaders, I want us to be intentional henceforth. I like what we are doing now. I like what the leaders are doing now, Coach NNAMDI and everyone, OBM, KAYKAYSUCCESS, Dr. Mon, everyone, what we are putting, what we are doing right now. We want to become a voice. We don't want people to invest in scam anymore. Let us come out. Because someone still came to my DM. He told me that, does Royal Q still exist? Is it still working? I said, yes. And he was one of the first set of people that started them. But he lost steam because he went into IPC, he went to many, all these things. And he lost his team. So please, I appreciate what leaders are putting into place right now. And I will tell you that I will support to make sure that our people don't fall victim of scam anymore. Thank you very much.
All right, my leader. Thank you. Even in the presence of a lot of challenges, trying to shut the Zoom down tonight, we still manage to push forward and get this word of wisdom and insight from your end. And thank you for the promising support you make. And this movement is going to be continued, and I believe it's going to help everyone, every member of Royal Q community across Africa and across the world. So if you are here and you are still playing with the business, please buckle up. There's no more room for play. There's no room for joke. Why? Because most especially we are heading to bull run proper. So this is not the time to play around. So please, let's go and go bigger and go higher together. So that's leader James EKAKARA, the first P6 in Africa. That's the first person to attain the rank of P6 in Africa. And he did that as far back as 2021. 2021. Hello, 2021. And he's amazing. He's a great man. He's a great leader. Yes. He tutored all of us when we got started. I remember that very time, you know. He will be doing presenting Zoom alone. He did it for almost 2 months, consistently every night, 8 p.m. Every day, every day, every day. So we grow our business and our team under his watch of that Zoom presentation. He usually do them every 8 p.m. in the night. So and that's exactly what built every one of us, because we are under one umbrella, and that's exactly what we are embarking on right now, and working as a team and growing together massively. So thank you, my leader, for that great submission. Really appreciate your presence. So let me welcome Leader OBM. Leader OBM, please come on board. Leader
Hello.
OBM, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
Oh no, that time. Okay, I'm very sorry. That time, network took me out. Like I was saying, there are leaders and there are leaders. You know, I was talking about leaders. You know, with Mike, there are some leaders. They are silent. You have leaders like KAYKASUCCESS. You have James EKAKARA. We have Coach NNAMDI. You know, we know them. We know what they are doing there. We know the asset they are to the community. But we have others that are silent. That's why I'm trying to tell us that you don't actually need only the mic, you know, to be responsible. You know, we have leaders that are, you know, they own YouTube, YouTube, they are YouTubers, you know, and they record most of our, maybe how to bind to Binance, how to do all this. So once they do that, they share it with the community, and whenever anybody need that resource, you know, they go and watch them. So so you don't have to, if you are maybe you are shy like myself, you don't have to be always on the mic. So we have people like Ape Jumbo is a leader, you know, that is very very that is very useful to our community, you know. Even right now, this guy has a MACD settings and the MACD signals, you know. So we have leaders like that. So if you are here, please show yourself. Let us know you. Let us know what you can offer to the community. Yours might be to help us with graphics. You understand? So yours might be, maybe you might be good in technicals. You might be good in all the social media, social media stuff. You might be good in that. So we need you to help us. Like when we do offline meetings, also we need leaders that are good with maybe streaming. You know, we want to stream to the world. So if you are here, we need you. You want to just show up and let us see you. So in my team, I will say this: I want more of leaders, less followers. If you are somebody like KK's we're talking about leader James EKAKARA. When we started, so he was the only one that was doing Zooms then. He got to a point, he became sick, that Chief Olu had to take him out of his place of abode to Abuja, you know, and they collected his phone from him. So this is somebody that that now has a lot of leaders, you know, people that are now following him, they are following him then, but they are leaders today. So with this now, we want all leaders now to start developing other leaders. So give them opportunity, give them responsibility. At the end of the day, you know, our business will be good for it. So that's my contribution this night. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, KAYKASUCCESS. Thank you, Dr. Money. Thank you, my great leader, James EKAKARA, and all leaders on board. I cannot mention everybody. God bless everybody. Thank you.
All right, my leader. Thank you for that beautiful wonder. So I hope we had these great leaders, different opinion and different submissions regarding this great topic we are discussing tonight. Let's come together. Let's do together. Why do you need to be a good leader? Let's hear from one of our new discover leader, the Prince. 2 minutes. The Prince, 2 minutes. Your submission. 2 minutes.
Success. When I
Yes,
mean
I have to call
when
you are
when
part
leaders
of the trainer. I have to call you. You are part of the trainer. I won't deny you your right.
I actually appreciate this, but I am still a learner on this call. I've learned a lot of things, and I'm still when we have these leaders, these giant leaders on the call. What will I say? I had to build the business too and become that big in the business. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it all. Let's try as much as possible. Let's work together. Let's work as a team. Teamwork make dream come true. So if you can work together, I can assure you we can shake the world. But when I heard about the business, I heard about the business just few months ago, just like about 2 months and some days ago now. When I heard about the business, I said, how can this business be existing as far back as 2021? And I'm just hearing about the business now. It is because the leaders in the business are not yet coming out to the grass for people to hear about the business. Let's try as much as possible to shout this business around us and everywhere in wherever we find ourselves. And I can assure you, we have a very good place to be. We are going somewhere very big. I wish every one of us the best of luck. Thank you very much for your time, and I really appreciate for the opportunity given to me to speak. Thank you.
All right, that's a great one there. Thank you so much for that submission as well too. So short and smart. Leader, Coach NNAMDI, should we run the call tonight at this junction? Coach NNAMDI, please.
Yes, I think we've done a great job, and thank you very much, everyone. What I would just want to quickly chip in here is we are getting the world's attention. And what happened recently is somebody who has a job. His job is anything that is reported to him as Ponzi. He chases it down, finds out about it, and tries to crack it down and bring it down in his own way. So the guy obviously got the link for our meeting and joined our meeting and started posting a lot of things saying, this is a scam, this is a scam. So it just reminded me that in our meetings, we also need to take a few minutes to show people why our technology is not a scam. It cannot be a scam when you have your assets in your control. All right, when you have your assets in your control. And for these people who are listening to our presentations, they need to understand this. Your money remains in your bank account. Your money remains in your bank account, all right? Your blockchain bank account, right? Then you use the bot to connect to your blockchain bank account and use the automation tools inside to buy low, sell high, or sell high, buy low, and make money, all right? So this, if people understand this, if that person understands this, he will not call this a scam. And for everybody who is here, remember, how you build your business matters. How you build your business matters. Don't be in a hurry to build a large team without training people, without educating people, without coaching people. Because when you have people who don't understand the system, they might say, oh, it's a scam, it's a scam, all right? So no cause for alarm. The person was just misinformed. He thinks this is another Ponzi scheme. I hope he does his research properly and find out that for you to succeed, you need 3 things: knowledge of the market, knowledge of the bot, and knowledge of yourself. A scam does not need you to understand these three things. Thank you very much, Leader KAYKAYSUCCESS. It's been an exciting session. I'm super proud of the team and what we've achieved. I look forward to removing poverty from the families of Africa, our helping people to embrace something that is real. All right, let's keep going. Don't give up, and it's a great time. Thank you very much, Leader KAYKAYSUCCESS. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I had this same thing happen. Someone said it in Royal Q Africa Reloaded group, that this similar thing happens in one of Leader Julius Zoom call sometimes last week or thereabout. That is not new. Somebody shared that kind of experience. So there's nothing to panic about. There are things that are bound to happen, but there's always a solution to cut it out and cut it down. We are unstoppable forces, no matter what it takes. Nothing can stop us. We're moving higher together, non-stop.
Yeah.
So this is where we are going to end this call tonight.
What we can do in future is to stop chats. We have to block chats. We don't want to, stop the chats because we're going global.
Yeah.
Stop the chats so that people don't come and stuff.
Yeah. Yes, that's what we're going to be doing now. So we are going to be ending the call here. Please get yourself ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is super mega business presentation. Hear me and hear me good. Super mega business presentation. We are going to be having our two top leaders giving their testimony, how they got started in the business from the scratch and how Reaki, took them to stardom. How Reaki took them from grass to grace. And the person of leader OBM is going to be there giving his testimony. At the same time, our number one and our first 6'6" leader in Africa, the man you just heard about from him right now, not too long, Leader James EKAKARA is going to be the second testimonial. So go and pack all your guests and carry them tomorrow for that Zoom. It's a Sunday super mega business presentation. Carry all your prospects. Go and tell your team member, because when you have a prospect on that call, forget about it. Forget about it. There's something will touch their heart and for them to see the reality of what is can happen and what they can become, even from the right current situation they find themselves. So that is preparation for every one of us. For tomorrow's Zoom is going to be business presentation for prospects. So please and please, we have the link on the group. We share it again. Share to your prospect. Invite as many people as possible. Invite as many people as possible. And that's the way you can grow your team. That's the way you can grow your business. That's way you can get a lot of people and that will be a leader in your team and growing bigger and higher together. We have a system on board now from Monday to Sunday, a training system to build your business with ease. We have a training system to
are you not forgetting the 9 p.m. LAWYERTAJ prospect
at the
training
same time,
too?
it can make the 6 p.m. prospect Zoom.
Wow.
We have another one 9 p.m. So we are going to have 6 p.m. section, 6 to 7, and we are going to have 9 to 10. Taken by LAWYERTAJ, 9 to 10 in the evening. But 6 p.m. to 7 is going to be taken by leader Samson the Lord, right? 6 to 7. So either way, anyone you'll be able to, you'll be comfortable to attend. Either the one of 6 to 7, please take note, or the one of 8 to 9. So thank you for coming tonight. See you tomorrow with your prospect for our Zoom in the evening, 6 p.m. or the one of 10 p.m. See you tomorrow. Have a great, wonderful night rest, and bye for now. Thank you, everyone.